Illi Gardner was born on March 14, 1992, in Cambridge, United Kingdom. Growing up in a family that valued physical activity and outdoor pursuits, Gardner was introduced to sports at a young age. From early childhood, her natural athleticism was apparent. She participated in various activities, including running, swimming, and gymnastics, before finding her true passion in cycling. The decision to pursue cycling was, in part, influenced by her family's support for the sport, as her father, a recreational cyclist, would take her on rides through the countryside. Gardner's first experiences on two wheels were casual and fun. But it wasn't long before she realized that cycling offered a unique combination of freedom and challenge. In her early teens, she joined her local cycling club, Cambridge Cycling Club, and quickly developed a love for the competitive side of the sport. The rigorous training, the camaraderie among fellow cyclists, and the thrill of competition were things that drew her deeper into the sport. At just 14 years old, Gardner began racing in local events, showing considerable promise as a young talent. Initially, she focused on road cycling, but soon she expanded her interest to track cycling, where her talent for sprinting and endurance became evident. Her commitment to training and her competitive spirit began to earn her recognition within the regional cycling community. Development and rising talent. Gardner's entry into the competitive world of cycling accelerated when she was in her late teens. By the age of 17, she had gained membership in several youth racing teams, where her talent was quickly nurtured and honed. She participated in junior events across the United Kingdom, steadily building her skill set and refining her technique. During this time, Gardner began to find success in her age category, consistently finishing in the top ranks of races. Her natural ability and work ethic were soon noticed by coaches and cycling federations. Gardner's versatility on both road and track made her a promising rider, and her achievements at the junior level led to a spot on the British Cycling Talent Team, a program designed to develop young British cyclists into world-class athletes. This marked a significant turning point in her career, as she now had access to elite coaching and resources that would help her improve even further. As Gardner progressed through the ranks, she began to compete in the UCI, Union Cycliste Internationale, events, starting to race against the best juniors in Europe and globally. By the time she was 18, she had already gained valuable experience on the international stage, competing in events such as the UCI World Junior Track Championships and the European Youth Olympics. Her performances were enough to earn her a place in international competitions, where she began to make a name for herself as a rising star in the sport. Career peak and main achievements, 2012-2016, entering the professional cycling world. Gardner's breakthrough year came in 2012, when she turned professional and joined the British national track team. At just 20 years old, she was already competing in elite-level events, and she quickly started to show her potential on the world stage. In her first year as a professional, she took part in the UCI Track Cycling World Cup, securing several podium finishes in the individual sprint and team sprint events. These early results were a strong indicator that she had the potential to become a top-level rider. Over the next few years, Gardner's track record continued to improve. Her ability to sprint at top speeds in track events led to numerous successes in international competitions, and she built a reputation as a fierce competitor in both individual and team events. By 2014, she had become a regular presence in the UCI Track World Cup Series, regularly finishing in the top 5 in her disciplines. In 2015, Gardner's form reached new heights when she claimed her first UCI World Championship medal. She earned a bronze medal in the team sprint event at the UCI Track World Championships in London, alongside teammates from the British cycling team. This achievement was particularly significant, as it marked her breakthrough into the top echelons of global track cycling. Her performance at the World Championships was a career-defining moment and set the stage for even greater successes. 2016 to 2018. Continued success and international recognition. The 2016 season was another milestone in Gardner's career. Building on her success in previous years, she took part in multiple international competitions, including UCI World Cups and European Championships, where she continued to perform well in the team sprint and individual sprint events. However, it was the 2016 Rio Olympics where Gardner's career truly soared. She competed in her first Olympic Games and was a key member of the British women's sprint team, competing in both the team sprint and individual sprint events. Although the British team did not win a medal in Rio, Gardner's performance earned her recognition as one of the sport's emerging stars. After the Olympics, Gardner began to focus more on her individual career, honing her skills in time trials and road races. She was increasingly seen as a versatile rider capable of competing in various cycling disciplines. In 2017, she made her debut in several World Tour road races, where she gained valuable experience competing against some of the world's best riders. Gardner's career continued to climb with consistent performances in road races, but she made her most notable achievements in the UCI Road World Cup Series. Her victories included podium finishes in prestigious races like the Tour of Britain and the Women's Tour, where she showcased her strength in both sprint finishes and endurance. 2019-2021, reaching the pinnacle of success. Gardner reached the peak of her career in 2019 when she was part of the team that clinched the World Championship title in the team sprint event at the UCI Track World Championships. This marked a pinnacle of achievement in her career, solidifying her status as one of the best track cyclists in the world. In addition to her team success, she also enjoyed personal victories, with notable podium finishes in the UCI World Cup Series and in other prestigious international competitions. In 2020, Gardner shifted her focus toward preparing for the Tokyo 2020 Olympics, which had been postponed due to the global pandemic. Despite the challenges, she continued training and competing in virtual events and smaller competitions. Her commitment to the sport was unwavering, and she remained an integral part of the British cycling team's long-term plans. Though the pandemic disrupted the regular racing calendar, Gardner still managed to achieve strong results in 2020. She participated in several international competitions and demonstrated her adaptability as a cyclist capable of competing at the highest level. Her performances in UCI events reaffirmed her status as one of Britain's top cycling talents. Final years and transition. As of 2022, Gardner continued to race professionally, but her focus gradually shifted toward becoming a mentor for the younger generation of cyclists. With the upcoming Paris 2024 Olympics on the horizon, she began taking on a more leadership role in her team, guiding emerging cyclists and offering invaluable insights into race strategy, technique, and mental preparation. In addition to her racing career, Gardner has been an advocate for increasing participation in cycling among young women, particularly in her home country. She has become a role model for aspiring cyclists, particularly within the British cycling development programs. By sharing her experience and promoting the benefits of cycling, Gardner hopes to inspire the next generation of riders, especially women, to pursue their dreams in the sport. In the coming years, Illi Gardner plans to continue competing at the highest level while balancing her new responsibilities as a mentor and advocate. Her legacy, built on years of dedication, perseverance, and success, will undoubtedly inspire future generations of cyclists. Her story is a testament to the power of hard work and passion, and her contributions to the sport will be remembered for years to come.